positivity in practice, goals, rituals, variety. In terms of goals and values, I mentioned values yesterday, and it's good to learn from positive psychology that materialistic goals, extrinsic goals, are not worth the trouble, so to say. Especially when you hear the company where you are a partner in is not doing so well. In this case now, there was no profit for the first 2 months, so there you go. But the upside of the dark side. Every cloud has a silver lining. Knowing that money is not important, status, fame, position, and so on, helps because then one realizes, I need to realize that if the money is not coming, it shouldn't be such a big problem, unless, of course, as earlier on, my daughter came to say that she needs something for this quite new iPhone, something to be kept, and then it also needs a new protection, and then she's meeting a friend at the mall, and then and when asked what have I been saying, that it's not going well money-wise, and well, I don't want to hear that. I don't need to hear that all the time. It's true, I tend to be the messenger with bad news, and by association that's bad. I'm reading in classic psychology, not positive psychology, psychology in general, but it has such relevance that I would include it within positive psychology as well. I mean, one would do well to read that and see how he can be influenced, made into convinced to buy things and do ultimately commit suicide, as it happened using influence principles in Guyana some decades ago, but still. And by association, there is a tendency in many places to accuse the weatherman. He mentions weathermen who have been threatened and received hate mail and so on. And one, for instance, was in this bar, and this farmer comes and, "You sent that tornado," and not knowing what to do, no bounce or anything. "Yes, I did, and if you don't behave, I'll send another one." He had initiative and good spirit, but he mentions the situation of the messengers in Persia, where they were killed when they brought in bad news, and celebrated, given money and benefits when they brought in good news. So there is this thing we associate, and it's used, cars, and those who sell cars and in commercials associate good-looking women with the cars they want to sell. There's one or a few women next to the car, and one would wonder, why is that? Well, because the beauty, the attraction, the target feels for the woman or women is transferred over to the car. And indeed, studies have shown that when asked after the commercial is broadcast, those who saw the cars with the women rated them as more imposing, faster, whatever, good qualities, than those who saw the same models without any gorgeous looking women. So there you go, association. And we need to change our goals, to have intrinsic goals, to emphasize on personal growth, to emphasize the personal growth, not on personal growth, to insist on personal growth, and be less materialistic, because ultimately I've also read in this extraordinary positive psychology and classic manual book, huge tome actually, 3,000 and more pages on e-reader, whereas many books I've read there are just a few hundred long. Anyway, those who have intrinsic values and intrinsic goals are friendlier toward the environment, and that's the other silver lining. If the company is not doing so well, but I hope it changes, inshallah, I mean it has to, then there is less consumerism and impact on the environment. There'll be the rituals to hope one deal with this. It's such a ritual where I come in front of the phone and need to think. Well, I am thinking, even if I'm sorry it doesn't show. And then variety. Changes are needed. And variety is in the spring outside, and the jasmine, yellow jasmine, has flowers.